Life is what you make it. Always has been, always will be. Only a man's character is the real criterion of worth. What could we accomplish if we knew we could not fail? Anger is one letter short of danger. The very next thing you need to be doing is the thing that terrifies you the most. You can often change your circumstances by changing your attitude. I never waste time looking back. Be confident, not certain. The giving of love is an education in itself. I am who I am today because of the choices I made yesterday. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift. Work is always an antidote to depression. You must do the things you think you cannot do. Curiosity must be kept alive. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That is why it is called the present. The shoe that fits one person pinches another. There is no recipe for living that fits all cases. Character building begins in our infancy and continues until death. The mind must be trained, rather than the memory. Comparison is the thief of joy. Nothing has ever been achieved by the person who says, "It can't be done." Justice cannot be for one side alone, but must be for both. No man is defeated without until he has first been defeated within. With the new day comes new strength and new thoughts. One must never, for any reason, turn his back on life. I believe that anyone can conquer fear by doing the things he fears to do. To handle yourself, use your head. To handle others, use your heart. Do one thing every day that scares you. If someone betrays you once, it's their fault. If they betray you twice, it's your fault. Life is like a parachute jump. You've got to get it right the first time. The future is literally in our hands to mold as we like. But we cannot wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow is now. Strength that goes wrong is even more dangerous than weakness that goes wrong. People grow through experience if they meet life honestly and courageously. This is how character is built. Today is the oldest you've ever been, and the youngest you'll ever be again. Before we can make friends with anyone else, we must first make friends with ourselves. Choose a challenge instead of competence. All of life is a constant education. Never mistake knowledge for wisdom. One helps you make a living, the other helps you make a life. It is not more vacation we need, it is more vocation. If life were predictable, it would cease to be life, and be without flavor. You wouldn't worry so much about what others think of you if you realized how seldom they do. What you don't do can be a destructive force. Courage is exhilarating. It seems to me of great importance to teach children respect for life. Courage is more exhilarating than fear, and in the long run, it is easier. What one has to do usually can be done. It takes as much energy to wish as it does to plan. Think as little as possible about yourself and as much as possible about other people. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Learn from the mistakes of others. You can't live long enough to make them all yourself. If you lose money, you lose much. If you lose friends, you lose more. If you lose faith, you lose all. A stumbling block to the pessimist is a stepping stone to the optimist. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Many people will walk in and out of your life, but only true friends will leave footprints in your heart. My experience has been that work is almost the best way to pull oneself out of the depths. I think that somehow, we learn who we really are and then live with that decision. Understanding is a two-way street. The purpose of life is to live it, to taste the experience to the utmost. A woman is like a tea bag. You can't tell how strong she is until you put her in hot water. It is not fair to ask of others what you are not willing to do yourself. I'm so glad I never feel important. It does complicate life. Great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, small minds discuss people. The only things one can admire at length are those one admires without knowing why. It is better to light a candle than curse the darkness. Happiness is not a goal, it is a byproduct. We are afraid to care too much, for fear that the other person does not care at all. The purpose of life is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly and without fear for newer and richer experience. When you cease to make a contribution, you begin to die. You have to accept whatever comes, and the only important thing is that you meet it with courage and with the best that you have to give. Perhaps nature is our best assurance of immortality. I lived through this horror. I can take the next thing that comes along. Enjoy every minute you have with those you love, my dear, for no one can take joy that is passed away from you. It will be there in your heart to live on when the dark days come. Do what you feel in your heart to be right, for you'll be criticized anyway. You'll be damned if you do, and damned if you don't. Which one do you like most? Please write in comments and subscribe to our channel for more.